Hello, this is Dr. Rahman, and I integrate spirituality with positive psychology to create unique approaches to wellness for you. Today, I'm here to talk to you about a topic that is near and dear to my heart. It's so important, the topic of divine love. Essentially, this is a life hack, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that. Basically, divine love can alleviate psychological discord. When you're in a state of love, other negative things fall away. Emotions such as worry and negative feelings, they simply don't reside in the vibration of love. And so if you can reach for divine love and embody that to the degree that you can accomplish that, you can be in a state that is very desirable, very enjoyable, very peaceful, and very happy. And I want to teach you how to do that today. So first, let me give an example of how this can help you in daily life. This morning, a friend of mine called and she said, I'm really in a difficult situation, feeling a lot of tumultuous emotion and stress because this new person that I'm seeing that I really love and I've known and loved for a long time is not texting me very much, and I feel like this person might just not like me, and I just feel terrible. And I said, because you're trying to build a foundation on this human love, which can be fickle or not available at times, you are feeling unsteady. But I know this friend, and I said, listen, I know that you have a lot of divine love. You have faith, you have duty, you have a connection to the higher power as you believe in it, and that has gotten you through years and years and years of your life. So I said, why don't you focus on that as your foundation and you won't feel so unsteady? Simply losing that foundation recently has led you to sort of fall under the influence of these negative, doubtful, fearful emotions, which actually are sort of sabotaging the relationship, because in reality, it didn't even seem like there was any real problem. It was just her disposition of being unstable emotionally, which was leading to problems. So she really saw what I meant, and she unblocked the person that she had blocked on her phone because she was so distraught that she had actually blocked them that morning and felt like the only thing she could do to stop the stress and the discord was to block her friend. And I said, why would you do that if the person isn't actually even doing anything wrong, but it's your own distress that's causing you discord? You should stop that. So anyway, the point was that divine love was what she needed to hold on to and to establish as her foundation. So luckily, there are people who are able to access this, and I'm hoping that since you clicked on this video, you are one of those people who has access to this, because this is something that a lot of different religious paths and spiritual paths and even just people have access to, because it's an innate human right. It's the right we have to connect to that divine power, that higher power, which is nourishing us and aligning us, and we have access to that. So it doesn't require a particular set of beliefs or teachers, although I do have to say that my spiritual teacher named Bala Muhayyadeen, who actually, this is one of the mazar to him, actually. But anyway, he and Rumi is a very famous poet who writes love poetry, divine love, and Rabia, a saint, mystic, poet, lover of God. Well, these are all people who are great examples, but it's not necessary to, to do anything in particular or follow anyone in particular, because there are Christian mystics, there are simple humans who are just connected and feel divine love, and love it embodies them and they are embodying it. It's just really powerful. So you can basically access this anyway. It's just a matter of you deciding to. So I will let you know several ways that you can tune into it. That way you can be a divine love being that's incarnated onto earth. And you can alleviate and remove a lot of your psychological stresses because you'll simply be in a state that transcends them. So Here are 3 ways to connect to divine love, to tune into it. 1, notice it, right? Simply notice the ways and circumstances that are in your life that you can feel love from the divine. Like, for example, today is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful summer day. I love warm weather. I love summer. I am so appreciative that the divine has given us this lovely weather, and I'm even appreciative of the fact that there's a helicopter. But it doesn't matter because, there's just so much good going on that I can focus on the actual overwhelming piece of the day. For example, there could have been a lot of people around and I might not have been able to make a video. And I'm just so appreciative of the divine for lining up this topic for me today, because I wanted to make it for a long time for you, because I think this is such a meaningful way to live your life, tuning into divine love. And I don't want you to miss it, because it brings so much joy and so many resolutions to so many lower emotional dilemmas that we might be facing if we just can reach for love. So anyway, tuning into it, noticing it. Did you wake up? Were you relatively healthy? Do you have loving pets or people in your life? Do you have a career that you can feel passionate about? Do you have anything that you can appreciate? If you can appreciate, then you are able to connect to that high energy of divine love and appreciation for what is, and that is the first way. Now, the second way is to be love, to be that divine love yourself. You are incarnated as a being that can express a vibration, and if you choose to express the vibration of divine love, you simply can be this love, and you are connected by virtue of the fact that you are it. So you can ask throughout the day, what would love do? What would love do in this situation that you're faced with? In any given moment of the day, ask yourself, what would love do? Try to do it at least, several times throughout the day, if not more. And when you see that awareness starting to come into your mind, it's really powerful, because it will block out the other things like maybe anger or sadness or fear or old habits. You'll be reprogramming yourself to become a being of divine love, and then you'll reap all of the benefits of that, which are countless, because to live in a state of love and grace is it's something. It's sweet and it's wonderful, and it's something to be reached for, if you like, And thirdly, if you would like to tune into divine love, you should study it. So, I've already mentioned the masters that, I know, but basically, if you need to recognize what divine love feels like, you should read about it, talk about it to mystics, study it. You need to know the people who've experienced it, or know the experiences, to be able to remember and refresh your spirit, your mind, your soul. Just refresh yourself about what divine love is, what it looks like, what it feels like. So in that vein, I have 2 really wonderful poetry books, Novice, and these are available through me or on Amazon, and I'll put information below. But this is a poetry book, which is poems that I wrote after living in Turkey for a while, and they're in this sort of style of Rumi, and so, I think that's a lot of fun. And this is another one called Asilomar, which is also a poetry book, but it has photos from my travels. So this is also available on my website, not on Amazon at this time. But if you'd like to order these, they might help you to get into that mood of divine love and connecting to your soul's true love, and the state which I really think is the life hack for so many problems, because you'll get a new perspective and you'll be happier in most cases if you can reside more often in the frequency of love. So I really wish that for you from the bottom of my heart. And if you like this video, please share it with someone who could benefit from love. Leave a comment on ways that you tune into love yourself. And please like and subscribe to my channel. And the other thing is, it really can make a difference to share a video like this, or to leave a positive comment, or to do something loving, because a lot of the ways that we experience love is through each other. So to be love and receive love from others and share love with your friends and people you know, that is divine love happening. Alive and well and happening. So please do whatever you feel called to out of love. And I will give a brief Turkish summary, because I did this in English, but I know some of my followers are actually Turkish speaking and other language speaking, so I'll try to give a brief summary now. So if you want, you can just skip that part and go to another one of my videos. So here it is. So anyway, merhabalar Türkler, merhaba. Bu video İngilizce ama burada çok güzel bir yerler. Bu mezar Baba Muhyiddin, Hazreti Baba Muhyiddin benim hoca. Bu mezar Amerika'da. Sadece bir mezar var. Bu mezar. Çok huzurlu, çok seviyorum. Bu video affedersiniz, Türkçem çok iyi değil ama bu video aşk Allah şeyler, sevgili Allah ve biz beraber çok güzel şeyler. İnşallah benim kitaplar yazdım, 2 kitap, Mevlana Rumi gibi şeyler yazdım ve inşallah görüşürüz. Hadi, bay bay.